Hello and welcome to my Vinyl Attic. Do you ever wonder what the inside of your nose smells like? Please subscribe and throw down a like. It's what Thorold, Ontario's Blue Ghost Tunnel and its undead gift shop would have wanted. And if you'd like to donate vinyl to this channel, especially Canadiana, my contact info is below. Today we are featuring Garfield's third album from 1979 on the Polydor label. Reason to Be features some terrific songs, and we are going to do a deep dive into those groovy grooves right after this envelope-pushing, trend-setting opening video.
Henceforth we are a united people, and the greatness of each goes to swell the greatness of the whole. It was thus that the Dominion of Canada was born.
Oh, is that brilliant?
Okay, all that blather I said before our stunning intro video, it was a complete lie. Reason to Believe contains a number of terrific tunes, but there is a staggering paucity of information about this album on the glorious web. Mr. French did say in an interview that the band's career timing was a little bit too premature. Their theatrical performances would have been perfect for the MTV world, but that musical sensation, before it turned itself into a reality show graveyard, was just gearing up as Garfield called it a day. So here are the few meager tidbits I have managed to excavate. Reason to Be was produced by Dixon VanWinkle. Kind of sounds like a character from a pornographic fairy tale, doesn't it? Anyway, Dixon's credits include working with Canada's own Terry Crawford, plus Van Morrison, Pharoah Sanders, and Paul McCartney. Not too shabby. The single, Buffalo to Boston, was written after and inspired by a wonderful night Garfield spent conjoining with a young lady who was following the band around. Oh, if only more of my own videos were inspired in just such a way. And if there are any young women out there interested in being my mattress muse, I'll be at the Petco next Tuesday buying gluten-free cat food. Anyway, back to business. Buffalo to Boston did win an award after being one of the most played AOR singles that year. And with that, my information river has run dry, and my tilapia of trivia are flopping around, gasping for life amongst the rocks.
Hope.
And if anyone out there does have more info on this record, the make of that stepladder perhaps, please include it in the comments below. And now it's time to enjoy Garfield's legendarily mysterious Reason to Be, right after this annoying scratching sound.
Someone keeps whispering words in my ear. They say, hey, you're too blind to see that someday someone will walk away with your life, leaving nothing for no one to see. No, nothing for no one to see. I live a life of glamour, spend all my time on the road. I go to a lot of fancy parties, talk to people I don't know. Fancy ways are tools of mine, oh, just a part of the show. I know the more that you got, now the more that you need. And the less that you got, well, the easier you'll please. And the higher you go, well, the farther you fall. And we all must fall, and we all must fall. Lately I've been looking back to all the places I've been. I see that I just haven't been wasting any of my God-loving dreams. Don't think I've been blinded, don't think I'm a fool. I know the more that you got, now the more that you need. And the less that you got, well, the easier to please. And the higher you go, well, the farther you fall. And we all must fall, yes, we all must fall. Now the more that you got, now the more that you need. And the less that you got, well, the easier to please. And the higher you go, well, the farther you fall. We all must fall, we all must fall. Now someone keeps whispering words in my ear. They say, hey, you're too blind to see that someday someone will walk away with your life, leaving nothing for no one to see. No, nothing for no one to see. I live a life of glamour, spend all my time on the road. There's a lot of things that I have to do for the sake of the show. But I know the more that you've got, now the more that you need. And the less that you've got, well, the easier to please. And the higher you go, well, the farther you fall. We all must fall. Yes, we all must fall. Yeah, the more that you got, now the more that you need. The less that you've got, well, the easier you please. And the higher you go, well, the farther you fall. We all must fall. Yes, we all must fall. Well, the more that you got, now the more that you need. The less that you've got, well, the easier you please. And the higher you go, well, the farther you fall. We all must fall. Yeah, we all must fall. I said the more that you got, now the more that you need. The less that you've got, well, the easier to please. The higher you go, well, the farther you Took all night long to get from Buffalo to Boston. Rode with the lady who was driving a Dixon. We talked to the old days, Hollywood and Chaplin. When dawn came around, we were like old friends. We talked of the old days of Hollywood and Chaplin. She said, I've got a place, it's down by the ocean. Sweet salt air will blow your troubles away. If you'd like a place where there'll be no intrusions, if it pleases you, whoa, whoa. I've got some time saved, I don't mind using. Like to be alone, that's alright too. I live with my friends, they'll be gone for the weekend. If it pleases you, whoa, whoa. Please me too. When the full moon comes, it never ceases to amaze me. It takes a normal man, drives him a little bit crazy. Times I'm alone, feeling laid back and lazy. I reflect upon the time. She said, I've got a place, it's down by the ocean. That sweet salt air will take your troubles away. If you'd like a break where there'll be no intrusions, if it pleases you, I've got some time saved, I don't mind using. If you'd like to be alone, then that's alright too. I live with my friends, we'll be gone for the weekend. If it pleases you, whoa, whoa. She said, I got a place, it's down by the ocean. That sweet salt air will take your troubles away. I've got some time to see, I don't mind using. If it pleases you. It took all night long to get from Buffalo to Boston. I rode with the lady who was driving a Dixon. We talked to the old days of Hollywood and Chaplin. When the dawn came around, we were like old friends. what another man's got, 'cause that ain't right by this man's law. It's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's the way it's always been for me. So we're done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. Yes, it's done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. No man take what another man's got, 'cause that ain't right by this man's law. It's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's the way it's always been for me. So we're done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. Yes, it's done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. Now Mr. John had known about his wife's affair for the worst part of the year. Deep in his heart, he truly loved the little woman, so he did something that was really quite rare. He swallowed his pride for the love of his life, and he prayed that the end was near. Till deep in his soul, unable to take any more, he came home without a word. He ended the lives of a stranger and a wife, and at dawn his own life too. Said that no man take what another man's got, 'cause that ain't right by this man's law. It's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's the way it's always been for me. So we're done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. Yes, it's done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. But no man take what another man's got, 'cause that ain't right by this man's law. It's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's the way it's always been for me. So we're done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. Yes, it's done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. So no man take what another man's got, 'cause that ain't right by this man's law. It's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's the way it's always been for me. So we're done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. Yes, it's done out ride the Thunderbolt, going only God knows where. Pull down the covers, baby, turn out the lights. There's things out there that just wouldn't look right to a lady like you. Now close your door, yes, and shut your blinds, and cover your eyes, and see no more till the morning rise. Sweet dreams, oh Lady Belinda, yeah, the hounds are out tonight. There'll be blood on the streets. Sweet dreams, oh Lady Belinda, yeah, the hounds are out tonight. There'll be blood on the streets. Blood on the streets. Down on the street, your man in blue takes a break. He stands in the shadow, but he can't close his eyes. Well, right down your hallway, my lights are on. Now I'm pacing the floors, Linda, I'm watching you too. So sweet dreams, oh Lady Belinda, here the hounds are out tonight. There'll be blood on the streets. Sweet dreams, my Lady Belinda, well the hounds are out tonight. There'll be blood on the streets. Blood on the streets. So go down the covers, baby, turn out the lights. There's things out there that won't look nice to a lady like you. Close the door, yeah, and shut your blinds. Oh, cover your eyes and see no more till the morning arrives. Sweet the hounds are out tonight. There'll be blood on the street. Your sweet dreams are lady for to hear the hounds are out tonight. There'll be blood on the streets. Sweet dreams, my lady, for to hear the hounds are out tonight. There'll be blood on the streets. Sweet dreams, my lady, for to hear the hounds are out tonight. Blood on the streets. Blood on the streets. Looking out on the Houston skyline, a lot of things come to mind. Wasted tears, useless fears that nearly drove me blind. I never wanted to change the world, too damn smart for that. No, I never needed to change the world, too smart to get into that. When I've been tired, my woman been waiting, will she be there in the end? Will I call the number from a long line of numbers and I hope I'm still a friend? Looking out on the Houston skyline, a lot of things come to mind. Wasted tears and useless fears, hell, it nearly drove me blind. Sit down, kid. Take a load off yourself. Play along. It's days that you got it and days that you ain't. Those days there's no point in trying at all. You gotta sit down, kid. Start a good man looking for strays. 4 in the morning, day old food, gonna find you an early grave. When I've been tired, my woman been waiting, will she be there in the end? Or will I call a number from a long line of numbers? Hope I'm still a friend. Me again. Gotta sit down, kid. Stays at your mind, just a tangled up mess. Nothing but confusion and stress, might as well confess. Hello. You gotta sit down. A lot of things come to mind. Wasted tears and useless fears that nearly drove me blind. But I've been tired, my woman's been waiting, will she be there in the end? Will I just call a number from a long line of numbers and hope I'm still a friend? Looking out on the Columbus, Alabama. I just heard my song on the radio. Was working on a tune about the heart being his. Forget what I was trying to say. Well, I guess it didn't matter anyway. Yeah, 9 years have gone, only memories remain. Since I headed down the road of fortune and fame. Since I headed down the road of fortune and fame. Looking for Johnathan's rainbow. Looking for Johnathan's rainbow. Looking for Johnathan's rainbow. Looking for Johnathan's rainbow. Didn't he say it was never gonna be that easy? Well, he said, don't fool yourself, you know you ain't got time. Didn't he say it was never gonna be that easy? Yeah, he said, don't fool yourself, son, you ain't got time. Well, I've seen a lot of bad, but I can't complain. Cause there's been a lot of help along the way. Yeah, there's been a lot of help along the way. The friends who held the line while I was going astray. To the ladies late at night with whom I played my games. The ladies late at night and I we played a game. From the ones who gave me love and just never complained. Just to the ladies of the night with whom I played my game. Just to the late night ladies who keep me sane. Just to the ladies of the night. Looking for Johnathan's rainbow. Looking for Johnathan's rainbow. Looking for Johnathan's rainbow. Looking for Johnathan's rainbow. Didn't he say it was never gonna be that easy? He said, don't fool yourself now, you ain't got time. Didn't he say it was never gonna be that easy? He said, don't fool yourself, son, you ain't got time. Didn't he say it was never gonna be that easy? He said, don't fool yourself now, you ain't got time. Didn't he say it was never gonna be that easy? He said, don't fool yourself, son, you ain't got time. You ain't got time. Looking for Johnathan's rainbow. 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 Looking for Johnathan's Seems it happens much too often that you're totally unprepared. When out of the blue, someone who you used to know appears. You stand there and you hesitate, really nothing you've got to say. Yet you offer a drink for old time's sake anyway. We've grown a little older, babe, but you wear your years well. You seem a little colder, guess you've learned your lessons well. Your hair was a little shorter back in the old school days. Ain't it funny how the time just slips away? very dry martinis where you talk about the past. And as she recalls, you detect a note of sadness in her eyes. Now under your breath you smile to yourself to see how far you've come. Ain't it funny how the time just slipped away? Ain't it funny how the time just slipped away? You've grown a little older, babe, but you wear your years well. And you seem a little colder, guess you've learned your lessons well. Your hair was a little shorter back in the old school days. Ain't it funny, babe? Check your watch, it's 8:30. Time you've got to run. You mustn't be late. No, you mustn't be late. Well, you've grown a little older, babe, but you wear your years well. And you seem a little colder, guess you've learned your lessons well. Your hair was a little shorter back in the old school days. Ain't it funny how the time just slips away? Ain't it funny how the time just slips away? Cause you've grown a little older, babe, but you wear your years well. You seem a little colder, guess you've learned your lessons well. Your hair was a little shorter back in the old school days. Funny how the time just slips away. Funny how the time just slips away. Yeah, your hair was a little shorter back in the old school days. Maybe you could go away for a holiday. I said, don't you tell me what to do. It's not the times, but my state of mind. And I know what I need. You faded away like that midnight dream that never sees the dawn. And you leave me here, and I'm on my own, and I don't know what went wrong. I'm looking down on my love, down on my life, looking down on my love, down on my life. God, I'm looking down on my love, I'm looking down on my life. Maybe it's like a surprise, I don't know. Or maybe it's your season for change. Yet there's a right way to do things, babe. This just ain't right to me. Yeah, there's a right way, there's a wrong way. Babe, this ain't right to me. I'm feeling down on my love, down on my love. I don't know what to do. I'm looking down on my love, looking down on my life. I don't know what to do. God, I'm feeling down on my love, down on my life. I don't know what to do. Faded away like that midnight dream that never sees the dawn. Yeah, you faded like that midnight dream that never sees the dawn. You faded away like that midnight dream that never sees the dawn. Got you fading away like that midnight dream that never sees the dawn. Now I'm down on the ground. I'm looking down on my life, feeling down on the love. I'm looking down on my life. Don't know what to do, babe. You're fading away. Got you fading away. Well, I've been used and I've used, and most days I'm confused, but I don't mind. I broke a few hearts and I burned a few bridges in my time. But don't get me wrong, see, this ain't no sad song, not in my mind. You see, you win some, you lose some, it's all the name of the game. I said you win some, you lose some, it's all the name of the game. I've had some dreams come true, some plans fall through, yeah, my time. If on the gutters and the side streets of the President's Suite, they talk the same line. And I drank some good wine, had a damn fine time in my time. You see, you win some, you lose some, it's all the name of the game. Well, yeah, you win some, you lose some, it's all the name of the game. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, it's all the name of the game. I said you win some, you lose some, it's all the name of the game. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, it's all the name of the game. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, it's all the name of the game. It's cold on the streets tonight. Another winter's coming on. There's a street singer outside, past him on my way in. Getting cold on the streets tonight. The man says it's getting cold again. There's a street singer outside playing for dime. good to be here tonight.